So, New England Patriots, fourth in the AFC East. But could this be the change? Could this be the year for the Patriots? That historical, legendary franchise once led by Tom Brady. Can this team change things around with this quarterback who has so much promise, with this team who has so much cap space and so much money to spend? Can they figure it out this year? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, Drake May for your quarterback, Joshua Dobbs on the second, Ben Woldridge on the third, followed by your running backs from Andre Stevenson, Trevayon Henderson, Antonio Gibson, and then Trevayon Williams. As far as wide receivers, you got Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins, who came over for the Bills. I don't like that when they go from a divisional rival over and then to stay in the division. If you gonna leave, go somewhere else. Don't stay in the divisional rival team. Cause then I'm looking at you all strange. I was just rooting for you last year, and now I can't root for you. I gotta look at you all strange. Uh then you got Jalen Polk and then John Giles. As far as your wide receivers, you got Demario Douglas, Kayshawn Butte, Devon Baker, and then Demir Bland Cumsey. As for your wide receiver, third wide receiver, you've got Kyle Williams, Kendrick Bourne, Efton Chisholm III, and then Jeremiah Webb. Tight end, ever so reliable, Hunter Henry. He is what you see is what you get. He has been consistent his whole career. This is what I do, and this is what you're gonna get. I'm gonna catch it in a good moment and get you a first down. That's Hunter Henry. Shout out to Hunter Henry. Then you got Austin Hooper, Jaheim Bell, and then Jack Westover. Fullback Brock Lampy, Will Campbell for your left tackle, Cole Strange for your left guard, Garrett Granberry for your center, Michael Winu for your right guard, and then Morgan Moses for the right tackle. As far as for your defense, Milton Williams, Kairos Tonga, Christian Barmore, Harold Landry III, Christian Ellis, Robert Spillane, Anthony Jennings, Carlton Davis III, Kyle Duggar, Jabril Peppers, Christian Gonzalez, and Marcus Jones. I feel like this defense should be decent. I feel like they should do okay. And then, of course, special teams, you got Andy Burgalis, Bryce Behringer, Marcus Jones, Antonio Gibson, and then Julian Ashby. And that is your depth chart for the Patriots. As far as your schedule, getting into preseason, you've got the Commanders week 1, August 8th. You've got the Vikings week 2, August 16th. And then the New York Giants, August 21st. That's week 3. And then as far as your regular season, they'll start off against the Raiders for week 1. Week 2, they'll go against Miami. Week 3, the Steelers. Week 4, the Panthers. Week 5, the Bills. Week 6, the Saints. Week 7, they'll go against the Titans. Week 8, the Browns. Week 9, Falcons. Week 10, the Buccaneers. Week 11, the Jets. Week 12, Bengals. Week 13, the Giants. They'll have their bye week 14. That's crazy. They had a lot of games for their bye. Week 14, they'll take their bye. Then they'll go against Buffalo, the Ravens, and then the Jets and Miami. This is a crazy looking schedule. They're taking their bye way in week 14. Like there's no breaks, just straight football, hard football from week 1 to week 13. So yeah, Raiders, very interesting. I think the Raiders are going to be a strong team coming into this season. Now, the thing about New England is I feel like they're going to be a hidden gem coming in. One of those sneaky teams that people really aren't going to be paying much attention to. They're hearing the noise, but really not. It's the Patriots. I do think this could be one of those sneak games. They start off very strong. I'll take the Patriots in this one. Week 2 against Miami. I do feel like this is going to be a really good game. Divisional rivals. This is week 2, early divisional rival game. I am going to give Miami the benefit of the doubt here. They're at home. Depending on, how that weather is in Miami, this could, be significant for the Patriots. We know that the colder teams struggle in Miami because they like to bake. They like to bake the colder teams when it's when it's hot down there. Put them right in the sun. So I'll take Miami there. After that, they'll go against the Steelers. I think this will be a good one, right? Once again, Drake May coming out strong, decent team. Aaron Rodgers, week 3 with the Steelers. I'll take the New England Patriots there, though. I will take them there, as you're gonna have Pittsburgh coming up to face them. Week 4 against the Panthers. I'm sorry, Panthers fans. I just don't see it happening. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots there against the Bills. It's gonna be a loss against the Bills. They'll win against the Saints. Panthers and Saints, bad. Titans. Hey, what's Cam Ward gonna do? Anybody know? What's Cam Ward gonna do? We'll see. This is a toss-up for me because I really don't know what's going on with the Titans yet. We really gotta break things down. I don't know if it looks promising yet. Shout out to you, Tennessee Tactical. I don't know if it's promising yet. So I'm gonna give the edge to the Patriots, obviously, unless I see something great between week 1 and week 6. Week 8 against the Browns, I think the Patriots there. Week 9 against Atlanta, I think this is going to be a strong one. I think this will be a strong one. They'll be playing against Atlanta there. I'm going to take the Falcons here. This will be a pivot moment. And then I'm going to take the Buccaneers as well coming into week 10. Week 11, I will take the Patriots on week 11 because, like I said, I feel like they will swap. Week 12 against the Bengals. Like I said, if Joe Burrow's, if this is going to be the comeback year for Joe Burrow, this would be it. So I'll take Cincinnati there. They'll play against the Giants. Shout out to Tommy Cutlets. Yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots against the Giants. They're in shambles too. Russell Wilson. We'll talk about it later. Week 14 is a bye week. Week 15 against the Bills. Bills are going to take that one. Week 16 against the Ravens. I do think the Ravens will take this in week 16. Week 17, like I said, they'll probably swap with the Jets. So then I'll give the Jets the benefit of the doubt there. And then obviously the flex game against my week 18 against Miami. I think they'll take the win there as well. So there you go. Shout out to you, Robert. What up, man? Tyrone says, you think Diggs ain't going to bring it to the Bills? He's bitter. Ooh. That's you know what? I like the hype around it. But we didn't see him bring any bitterness against the Bills last year with the Texans. Matter of fact, he didn't bring the bitterness at all because he wasn't playing. I don't think he can have any bitterness at this point. He was supposed to have the bitterness last year. I think this year he's just playing to survive.